Hi, I'm Mike
And I'm Molly.
with Virtuoso Builders here in San Antonio, Texas, and welcome to another edition of
Behind the Drywall. So today we're back in a project we were here a month ago, if you're following along, and we're in central San Antonio. And we're working on an accessory dwelling unit, ADU.
Guest house.
Yeah, so because this is not my department and we're at a lot of very structural, very intricate stuff, Mike's going to explain to you, and I'm just going to kind of follow along and ask some questions. So
I get to do the talking.
yeah.
So
Tell me a little bit about, so last time we had forms and plumbing was done.
That was it.
Okay, where are we now?
So the forms are basically just the outline of where the concrete goes. And then we have the plumbing that was already set in place, where you can see those pipes sticking up over there. But since then, we've actually had, they come in and they put base, which is fill material that concrete goes over. We dig the beams, which are very deep sections of the concrete as the engineer specifies. We have a plastic barrier for moisture, and we have all of this rebar steel. And all of that is specified by the engineer. That's why there's different sizes. You have thicker ones, skinnier ones, all depending on what the engineer specifies. And that's where we're at now. Also, we ran in our electrical, which is over here. And that's basically what we call a riser. And that's where electrical comes into the space. From there, the breaker panel and everything goes from there. So where we're at right now is ready to pour a slab. And
do we have any like weather issues? Like how is that?
Yeah, we've had a few days that were pretty wet, so you can only really do so much on those days. But for the most part, we've been pretty lucky on the weather, and we actually plan on pouring in a couple of days. So the weather should hold out for that.
So then do you have to have like a pre-pour inspection? What kind of inspections do you have to have?
We have to have, sorry, there's a bug flying around. This is live,
This
almost.
is what happened.
Yeah, you have to have
In
multiple
real life.
inspections even before you pour a slab. So, well, first we had to survey to make sure that we were putting the space exactly where it's supposed to go. Then once the forms are up, then we put in the plumbing. The plumbing has to be inspected. Electrical pipes have to be inspected. Any of those have to be what's called a CEE, which is a concrete encased electrical. So that has to be inspected. Then you also have to have the actual steel and beams inspected by the engineer. So that's like 4 or 5 inspections before we even go to pour the slab. Those have all passed, so we're ready to go. Right now we're just waiting on the concrete company, which is, they've already given us a schedule to pour.
And it has to be engineered, right?
Right, all of this was engineered. So the entire space, not only the slab, but of course the framing was engineered too. Which,
So this is not, I repeat, not a DIY project.
no, it's probably not good to do that.
I wouldn't do this.
No, I would not do this as a DIY. So really, as you can see, there's so many different steps that go to this. And now we're at the point where we're going to pour that slab. And that's going to be really neat because then you see what it looks like. And really what we have here is you've got the main living area, which is this whole area right here. That is, as you can imagine, a bathroom, a kitchen, a bedroom, and then a living room kind of area all over here. But then as we go this way, this right here is actually going to be a workroom. So it's connected to the house, but with its own entrance. That's going to be the workroom, the wood shop, everything like there. And the cool thing about this project is we have an attic, but the attic is going to be completely decked, meaning plywood, so that's actually usable. We're going to be able to store stuff up there. Instead of having a little pull down that's all rickety that most of us have in our houses, we have a stairway going all the way up to the attic. So it's easy access, easy to take things up and down. So it's neat because
really
you have,
well designed.
Yeah, you got a really cool storage up above.
Yeah. Well, that looks really cool. So a month from now, where are we? Construction is fluid. So I guess where do we plan to be?
A month from now, we will be in the middle of framing.
Okay, so that'll be really exciting.
Yep.
All right, well, thank you for that.
Happy to help.
And we hope you enjoyed what you saw today. And if you like learning about this particular project. Keep following along, and a month from now we should be back here and it'll be framing. So
Yep.
we can probably walk through this a lot
And not worry about
easier.
tripping.
Yeah. All right, well, thanks a lot. We hope to see you on Behind the Drywall next time. And if you like what you see, please follow along and share with your friends and your family and your neighbors and the world.
Thanks a lot.
See you later. Bye.